my top life changers to join me to tackle the topics you asked about most. Now, I call this Bet You Didn't Know, and nothing here is off limits. We're going to go from parenting to sex to pets to diets. The best experts I know of are here to give you the answers that can change your life. Please welcome family psychologist Dr. David Swanson. Who's this for?
Hi, Dr. Drew. Hello. This is actually for David. I've got a teenage son. He's always tired. He's no motivation whatsoever. Can't get him up ready for school, and he was never like this when he was younger.
How old is he?
He's 12.
12.
What's going on? Please help.
David, I have triplets, so when my teenage sons, there's 2 boys and a girl, when the boys turned around 14, they went from these spry little boys to these lumps of flesh that smelled and grunted and wouldn't get off the couch.
He's there now.
Yep. So you're not alone. which is a really good thing. You know, lots going on during these years. We reinvest in relationships, and we also have our hands on devices like the internet, like Facebook and texting. And just because you think he's going to bed, he might not be. He might be texting with friends later at night. The demands of schoolwork also pick up. And so stress increases, and then oftentimes it takes us a long time to get our homework done. So he might not be getting enough sleep. And the sad part about this is that we tend to start in the morning and we say, get up, get out of bed, and there's a sense of urgency, and that really kind of becomes a pervasive thing in the relationship, so we're not getting along. The place we want to start is at nighttime and help him to understand the benefits of sleep and help him to get to bed earlier and get things under control.
How many hours would you recommend a night?
You know, it's funny because studies that look at school starting like even a half hour to an hour later show that kids do a lot better by sleeping in a little bit later, but definitely 8. But I mean, how realistic is that?
Almost impossible. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Who else got questions? David, I have a question for you, and this is sort of something that occurred to me when we were talking about the cell phone. I hear data that suggests that 1 in 5 teenagers have sexted. What is going on these days?
You know
what sexting is? Is sex where they take pictures of themselves and provocative language and stuff. That's 20% of the kids are engaged in this in their teenage years.
You know, last year I came into contact with 3 teenagers who had to register as sex offenders because they forwarded a picture that their girlfriend sent them to somebody else. We're giving kids the opportunity and the tools to basically take pictures of themselves online. And by the way, I'll bet you didn't know that there is chat roulette. Have you guys heard about this before? Chat roulette.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and what this is, our kids are going online and they're chatting with people randomly. And basically what this is an opportunity to basically have cyber sex. And so a lot of kids are now exploring their sexuality online, not just through sexting, but also through this. And so what ends up happening is this stuff can very easily be captured, the videos, or the video online. And what do you think happens to that? If we're going to give our kids the tools, you need to teach them how to be safe with them, how to use them responsibly so it doesn't come back to bite them in the future.
Yeah, hey, how you doing, Dr. Drew? My question is a dating question. I keep getting conflicting advice on how to attract women. You know, from some people tell me a woman likes a nice guy who's caring, takes her out to dinners and things like that. But then I also hear girls really want a bad boy, you know, who acts unavailable and things like that. So I'm really confused.
The one thing that for men, because men do get very, very confused, is put yourself out there. Be totally present. Whoever you are, put a piece of yourself into it. Don't hide. Don't say, I don't know, what do you want to do? You know, say, okay, well, follow me. Whoever that is, be present. That make sense?
Yeah. I agree with that, too. I got to say, look, I mean, of course, be considerate and things like that, but you got to be yourself. You know what I mean? You're not going to find the right person. It's going to come out sooner or later. So if you're yourself, you will find that right person. I think what's hard for us sometimes when we're feeling loneliest, we want that time to come now, and it's hard to wait sometimes. Yeah. But you deserve it. Be yourself.
Good question. All right, we got lots more questions. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to our Life Changer panel.
I've got a question for you.
Yeah?
I've got something that I'll bet Dr. Drew doesn't know.
Okay.
You a big David Cassidy fan?
Not really.
No.
You're scaring me, though. Not even when I was a kid.
Can we throw the picture up? Do we have a copy of that? I found a picture.
Oh, God.
Look at that. Look at that. That is beautiful. I'll tell you how I got that later.
You like my fashion sense? That's the best that 1974 had to offer,
Look at the collars. Look at the collars.
Look at that.
Embroidery.
Looked like Sister Bertrill ready to take off with that collar.
Strapping young man.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Now I see what Susan was after, you know?
No. Simone, you still hold by what you said about urging men to be like me? Think of that.
I'm loyal.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you for abusing me. I appreciate that. So, I want to thank all my life changers today. They are the best of the best. Family psychologist, Dr. David Swanson. I'm finding forgiveness for you.